James Rock Show.
You're watching the My James Rock Show.
Right, it's Dan from The Rock Show. I have Mr. Herman from the Force of Dragons with me. And, well, we're talking to you because you've just played Download.
Yes.
And how did that go?
It was great, and I think I'm throwing down a challenge out there for this weekend's download.
Okay, what's the challenge?
Who has ran more distance than me on the main stage in that amount of time?
That is a challenge. I like that challenge. How are we going to measure this?
Well, I don't know. I mean, someone get all the videos and see how many steps I've done. I don't have an iPhone to do how many steps I've done, but, you know.
I like the challenge, though.
Yeah?
I reckon that, you know, Live Nation or Andy Coppin should actually make this a thing.
Yeah?
Yeah, how many, because the lucky thing is you don't have Metallica here, because Kirk likes to run up and down the stage whilst he's soloing like you.
Yeah.
And that could be a competition right there.
Okay, how about this challenge? I timed myself from extreme stage left, running to the extreme stage right. I think I did it in 7 seconds.
7 seconds.
As fast as possible, I ran down there while playing the guitar.
Were you making steps as quickly as you were playing notes?
I was trying. So, I mean, really on the far left, you know, where you just out of the way in front of the speakers, and I just ran. I looked at my watch and I went, okay, you know, and then just ran as far as possible.
Okay.
I've never done it before. You got to do something fun, right?
Well, this is exactly the point.
Yeah.
Great start to things. I have a random question for you. You know Guitar Hero? The game.
I heard of that game once or twice, I believe.
Have you ever challenged yourself to play your own track on Guitar Hero?
No, however, I have been asked that same question and forced to do it too.
Really?
On television. Actually, on television in Australia, they forced us to play that song and embarrass ourselves.
So I'm guessing you can't keep up with yourself.
Don't have time for that.
No.
Don't have time to learn that video game, unfortunately.
What people don't actually realise is you actually just play one note on stage and make it sound like you're playing those lines.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, random fact. You were actually the first person I ever met doing this press stuff. We saw you guys in Cornwall, in England, with Sabaton.
Oh, yeah.
Silosis.
Yeah.
You guys headlined, and there was another band on that lineup.
Glamour of the Kill.
Glamour of the Kill. Mate, that was an intense gig. I think you guys actually closed the venue for gigs after that. Nobody's been down there.
Oh, really?
Since. Oh, yeah.
Was that
the live bar?
The live bar, okay.
Yeah. So that was the first time ever, and I don't think I said more than 2 words to you, which was "Hi Herman," and then giggled like a little girl.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that was ages ago. That's 2009.
That was 2009.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things. Did you ever expect when you guys first started doing Dragonforce that you would get the following, the fans, the presence in the industry that you've got now? Because you're now like a mainstay of metal. Like, if you don't know who Dragonforce is, you've got to go educate. Do you know what I mean?
You know, to be honest, everyone in the band are really humble, normal guys.
Yeah.
So we never actually started the band to be famous or cool. We just wanted to have fun playing music.
Yeah.
And I think we showed that on stage that we're having fun. We're not like, oh.
No, you've got a very happy face when you're doing the one.
Yeah.
It's one of my favourite things about that's the one.
Yeah.
I love that face because I think you should enjoy playing your own music. And again, silly questions from me, I'm afraid. This is what the interview is. Have you ever found that you've written something too fast to play? Right? Because I got into you on Inhuman Rampage, and like that was like, I don't know, Super Mario on speed.
That's a very good question, actually. We wrote something that was too fast for us to play on stage, meaning we had to stand still and stare at the guitar to do it correctly. Yeah?
Really?
I remember when we were touring for Sonic Firestorm, the second album, we were struggling to play certain songs like Fury of the Storm and My Spirit Will Go On.
Yeah.
Those are now the easiest songs for us to play. It's like, we need an easy song to play. Let's do Fury of the Storm, or let's do My Spirit Will Go On.
That's crazy.
So we got better.
Yeah.
You know, because it's different when you're sitting down in the studio playing your solos than standing up with all that drunk people and alcohol in your blood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And we continuously to get better, even now. So I'll definitely say I'm way better musician, guitar player than I was 10 years ago.
Have you ever considered doing sort of just one of those YouTube videos, sort of speed tests, where you don't have the pressure of stage, you can sit there and play, and show people literally the fastest you can go? Have you ever been tempted just to see how much you can actually do? Because I would love to see that. That would be amazing.
Wow, you know what? No matter how fast, there will still be a kid that's going to kick my ass on it, right? So let's not embarrass ourselves on the YouTube any further.
See, that would be a great thing, is you could do like an open guitar day. It's like, right, who can beat me, and get people in, and see it, and then it's like, right, now do it on stage. And you get to get your pride back. It's like, I run around doing this stuff.
Yeah, we run around. We didn't sit down in front of the camera and shoot it 10 times. Yeah.
Fantastic. So, to finish up with like a little bit of a generic sort of round off, what are you guys doing after Download? What's the next stage for you? Where can fans see you? All that sort of jazz.
We have loads of festival happening.
Yep.
We're going to write some new songs for next year to release. I'm doing some solo guitar instrumental stuff.
Oh, very nice.
Always wanted to do some, but I didn't have the time. And it's going to be cool. It's going to be different.
Slower?
It actually will be slower.
Ah, okay.
The beat may be slower. The guitar probably not slower. It's going to be fun. It's good to do something different than Dragonforce and record it musically. And I've been learning Mandarin. So I speak Cantonese anyway, one of the Chinese languages, but I'm trying to be fluent in another Chinese language.
That must be really tricky, because I imagine that it's quite similar.
Yeah, but it's still way easier because a lot of the words are the same. So because we tour a lot now in China, I go to China a lot. So it's kind of important to speak the language that everybody in China understands instead of certain region.
Okay, so when you get over there, do you like take over talking to the crowd because you know the language?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. So like you almost become part of the front man, like introducing the band and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean they love stuff that they love. The Chinese have their own kind of jokes and all that, just like the British. So I have to project that, make some insult to my other band members,
That's brilliant.
That they won't understand anyway,
Like, seriously, that is possibly my favourite thing I've ever heard. That when you go over there, you're mocking your band members on stage.
Absolutely.
To the crowd, and they don't even realise.
Yeah, and everyone is laughing, everyone's loving it.
Fantastic. Well, in that case, this has been possibly one of the more fun interviews, and I look forward to finding out some of the comments on your performances in China to see whether there's anybody going, he's ripping his bandmates and they don't even know. Just stood there smiling whilst you're throwing shade.
Damn right.
That's fantastic. Anyway,
cool.
Herman, as always, an
nice
absolute
one.
pleasure to speak to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for watching my interview with Herman Li of the Force of Dragons. He is possibly the fastest running guitar player in the world, so he can run fast, he can play fast, and he can do both at the same time. That is a challenge to everybody out there. But if you like the interview, then please hit like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Next time we interview, you'll get told that we interviewed him, and everything else we're doing at Download. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the My James Rock Show. You are watching the My James Rock Show.